From porch pirates pretending to be pizza delivery guys, to robbers who are so stupid they botch their own robbery attempts, homeowners have had to deal with some bizarre cases of robbery. You'd think some of their stories are actually made up because of how unbelievable they are, but luckily it's all been caught on camera. Are you ready for some jaw-dropping footage? If you are, keep watching because we have got some seriously wild stuff for you today. 1. Robber versus genius. It's just another day at the shop, and this lady's behind the counter getting things ready. She's at the bottom of the camera view, minding her own business. She stays calm, doesn't freak out. While he heads toward the register, she starts inching toward the door. That's when it clicks for him. He's like, "Wait a second, where do you think you're going?" Well, she's got a plan. She grabs the security screen, drops it down, and locks it, right in his face. Now he's stuck. He tries to push through, but nope. That door's locked tight, and there's no other way out. What does our guy do? He panics. He's running around, yanking a fire extinguisher off the wall, trying to smash his way out through the window. Spoiler alert, it doesn't work. He's trapped like a fly in a jar, pacing around and probably wondering how things went so wrong so fast. 2. The dumbest thieves ever. Now this one is a robbery fail that will speak for itself. We've never seen a dumber group of thieves. 3. Botched jewelry store robbery. Ever had one of those mornings where everything goes sideways? That's exactly what happened to Muhammad Atiq, the owner of KH Jewelers in Fresno, when two masked guys showed up uninvited. It was around 11 a.m., and Muhammad was just opening his store. One of the guys was packing a black semi-automatic handgun, so you already know this wasn't going to end well. They forced Muhammad to turn off the alarm and open the safe. If that wasn't enough, they took off in Muhammad's car, which they later ditched in a nearby neighborhood. The cops are hoping the surveillance footage will help crack the case, so if you notice anything familiar, do the right thing and let them know. Porch pirate down, on his knees. Sometimes karma doesn't wait, and this next story proves it. In Queens, a porch pirate got more than he bargained for when the homeowner caught him in the act.
Oh, yo,
Listen.
yo, I just didn't want nobody to take him, bro.
What you got in there?
Nothing, man.
What you got in that
Yo,
bag?
this is my stuff. Yo, yeah, you can have everything, bro.
With a baseball bat in hand, no less. The thief, clearly up to no good, was caught on a ring camera casually strolling up to the porch, bag in hand, ready to make a quick grab. But just as he was about to claim his prize, the homeowner burst out, baseball bat swinging. The would-be thief instantly switched gears, claiming he wasn't stealing, but just looking around. Yeah, right. As luck would have it, nearby police officers saw the commotion and stepped in. The thief was arrested on the spot, and the homeowner got his package back. If there's a moral to this story, it's pretty simple. Don't mess around in Queens, you might not make it past the porch. Returning a stolen package. Shauna had all but given up on her $40 bowling bag after a porch pirate swiped her Amazon package in December 2018. She submitted her doorbell footage to a local news station, hoping someone might recognize the thief. Although no one came forward with leads, her story took an unexpected twist. That same thief hadn't just stolen Shauna's package. Earlier that day, they'd also boosted a Kia from a car lot. The car's tracking system eventually led the lot owners to an abandoned vehicle. Inside, they found just one item: Shauna's bowling bag. In a heartwarming turn of events, someone from the car lot contacted the news station to reconnect Shauna with her stolen package. The follow-up moment, where Shauna was reunited with her bowling bag, was caught on camera. It's not every day that a stolen car leads to the recovery of a bowling bag. Porch pirates strike again. In one of the more surprising stories of holiday season antics, two teenagers who swiped Christmas presents from a man's front porch decided to give them back the very next day. It all happened in the lead up to Christmas when Lewis, a local homeowner, noticed two teens casually helping themselves to packages sitting on his doorstep. While the gifts weren't worth much in terms of money, they were meant for his grandkids, making the theft sting a little more. Instead of stewing in anger, Lewis took to Facebook, sharing snapshots of the culprits from his security footage. He made a heartfelt plea for the return of his grandkids' gifts. Turns out, the appeal worked. The very next day, one package mysteriously reappeared at his doorstep. But it gets better. While Lewis was heading out, a 14-year-old boy showed up at his door with the second package in hand. Instead of losing his temper, Lewis decided to have a heart-to-heart with the kid. For about 15 minutes, he talked to him like a father would. Entitled woman. An officer approaches a woman suspected of shoplifting at Target. She matches the description provided by witnesses but denies stealing. When asked for ID, she claims she doesn't have one, calls her mother, and accuses the officer of harassment.
Stuff.
I didn't steal anything,
Okay,
sir.
don't argue with me. Just give me your ID and we'll figure this out.
I didn't steal anything, sir. I'm sorry to tell you that. I'm a regular citizen. I'm on the phone with my mom. I didn't do anything wrong.
Your ID.
I don't have an ID, sir. I do not have an ID. Mom, can you come to first place right here? Because I'm being harassed by an officer. What is
Sit
your
down.
name, sir?
Sit down.
What's your name?
12, you got a 94 route.
Yes, Mom.
The situation escalates as she becomes uncooperative and argumentative.
Yeah, because I'm being harassed. I literally just came out of first watch and now Officer Justice. What is your badge number, sir?
Sit down.
Sir, what is your badge? I know my rights. I know my rights, sir.
Turn around.
Hold on, no. I'm not turning around now. I'm not turning around.
The woman resists arrest and flees the scene, but officers quickly detain her. She claims anxiety and a recent surgery as reasons for her behavior.
Oh. 513, 131. We're in front of the police station. All right, we're going to New York. I'll call you.
She insists she didn't steal, stating that a friend handed her the bag in question and that she didn't know its contents.
Stop running! All right.
Sir, I didn't do anything wrong. Can I call my mom? I didn't do. Ow! Sir, I didn't do anything wrong.
Tough row.
I have two kids. I didn't do anything.
13, we'll have her in custody. In front of FedEx.
Sir, I didn't do anything wrong.
Put your hand behind your back.
All right, my mom is on the phone.
I don't care. I got this. Turn around.
Because you were trying to detain me and I didn't do anything. Sir, please, guess I just got surgery.
That's your fault.
I didn't do anything wrong. You wanted to detain me
FedEx.
for no reason.
On the boulevard, we got her in custody. Throw anybody else in.
Sir,
Shut up.
y'all trying to accuse me of
Stop talking.
and I just literally came out of first watch.
Stop talking.
Officers discover the stolen items in her possession. The woman denies knowing the items were stolen and pleads with the officers to let her call her mother.
Sir, my
Turn
phone.
around.
Ow, my phone.
I'm not worried about nothing.
Sir, I didn't do anything wrong.
Up in it.
Can you please give me my
Sit down. Sit down in there.
Can you please get
Sit down in there.
Sir, please, I will cooperate. I just want to talk to my
Get in.
mom.
You're not talking to no one. You're under arrest.
All right.
She claims a fear of police due to prior encounters and reveals she recently served time for another offense. It is confirmed that the woman has a warrant for her arrest.
Please, ma'am, can I just please call my mom? She has my phone. That's my phone right there.
I will
just need to let her know what's going on.
But first I need you to pat you down.
Okay, ma'am, can I tell you the reason why I ran?
Yes.
Because I felt like I was being questioned and I didn't do anything wrong.
Question by who?
By that officer right there.
Okay, so were you not just at Target?
Yes, I was in Target.
Did you do anything at Target? Be aware, don't lie, because there are cameras everywhere.
Yes, ma'am.
So if there's a reason why we're interacting with you, it's because there's a reason. So think about what you did at Target that would have had us look for you specifically,
I
because
understand, I'm
you're very
25 years old.
specific. You have red braids, you know what I'm saying? So what did you do at Target?
I just met up with my friend at Target. She handed me a bag and I came in here and first watch to use the bathroom. As soon as I came out, the
Your
police...
friend handed you a bag at Target?
A Spanish friend that just came from Target.
You don't know
I
what
just
was in
came-
that bag?
No, ma'am. It was all I saw was on top was a black coat on top. He asked me for my ID. I told him that my ID was I don't have on. I just
Your ID on you?
my ID should yes, it's right there in my bag.
Just face the car, please.
And a history of shoplifting. Video footage from Target corroborates the theft. Officers emphasize how her decision to flee turned a minor issue into multiple serious charges.
Where you went wrong here, and I'm not gonna. You're a big girl. I'm not gonna talk to you like a child. When you run from the cops, and that creates something that now we have to do a lot of documentation for something that could have been handled so easily. It could have been a ticket. You know what I mean? Honestly, all right. So
what was the warrant for it?
I don't even know. You're being charged for resisting without violence. He hurt his leg, all types of stuff. All right. You understand what I'm?
Who hurt his leg?
He hurt his leg too. All right.
The woman is formally charged with theft, resisting arrest, and obstruction. Officers discuss elevating the charges due to her prior offenses and coordinated actions with an accomplice.
There is video. Been positively identified. Everything's done. And you want to charge you as well with the warrants and also obstruction because you ran from the police. Now, like you clear, concise verbal commands, stop running after it, Officer Justin when he had contact with you. So with all that, now you're stacked all your charges. Next time you'd be better just sitting there dealing with the problem and being done instead of elevating all these charges.
Right.
Okay, so sit tight and we're going to start in a few.
Rich shoplifter. Officers stop a car matching the description of one involved in a shoplifting incident at Old Navy and Carter's. The driver, Nia, initially cooperates but shows signs of nervousness.
Officer Pittman, I work for the Daytona Beach Police Department. You know why I'm pulling you over today? All right, so who was just in the store at Old Navy?
Turn the car off, boss. Turn that car off.
Who was at the store in Old Navy? And Carter's?
All right, just step out for us. We're going to read your rights, and then we're going to talk to you, okay? Come back here for me.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used as evidence.
She admits to being in the stores and says she stole items for her daughter. She pleads with officers, offering to return the items and promising not to come back.
So you went in. I'll give it back. I'll give it back. I won't come back. Okay. I will honestly give it back, and I will not come back. I'm just behind. Well, I can assure you that you're going to be trespassed from Yeah. me. So if you do come back, you're going to get arrested for that, okay? I understand. I'll give
right.
everything back.
Just take a seat, okay? At this point, it's going to be up to the store, right? If they want to press charges, then 6 months central.
We was on the road and I was asleep and we ended up in the parking lot. And I just woke up, he was crying. I was in his sleep.
You ever been arrested before?
Yes, but no, not
For what?
really to say.
Just stop reaching under your shirt for me while we talk, okay? I know you're nervous, but
It was something at the casino though.
Why is your child not in the car seat?
I don't have one. That's the thing. I just got picked up. I was really just took to his mother. And that's it.
Officers notice a child in the vehicle without a car seat, which Nia explains she doesn't own. Further investigation reveals she attempted to hide stolen items under a blanket. Nia's story changes multiple times. She claims some clothes were gifts or bought from someone on the street.
you work.
I feel good, but it's best tomorrow.
Why don't you try to get another job?
It's hard because the case that I have going on with the casino.
What's his involvement?
That boy was just my brother.
Where was he at?
Huh?
Where was he at?
In the car seat.
So he never went into the stores?
Y'all don't have a baby seat for my
No, I've already. Go on me from Jacksonville.
Officers suspect her involvement in organized theft. More stolen items, still with tags attached, are found in the car and her purse.
Huh? Please, I'll give everything back. I will not come back. I'm sorry.
It's not up to us. It's about the store. Because what happens with the store, he's over there talking to him now.
I'll give everything's back. I got everything. I will never come back. I never do it again. I always needed stuff in my bottle.
Surveillance footage contradicts her claims of not entering certain stores. Nia continues to plead for leniency, but the stores confirm they want to press charges. Officers prepare to secure the child with a car seat before proceeding with the arrest. Nia is arrested for shoplifting, while officers ensure the child's safety.
The air on. I'll turn the air on for you, too. Give me 1 second.
Look, there's more stuff in her purse.
Moral Navy stuff. Just put that.
Can I keep my purse though?
Let me, I'll grab your ID and then I'll give you, I'll bring you the case card.
I'm coming, Daddy. Chill. That's it.
All right, man. Make sure the baby's buckled though. Put the buckle the baby up and everything. All right.
Okay,
So you
everything
don't get
good?
hurt. Yeah, man.
Appreciate you, sir. Thank you for not giving me no hard time though.
All right, man. Listen though, pick better company. If you really weren't up to no good, pick better company.
Cops respond to a call about identity theft at a bank. Angela says she was just trying to withdraw money from her account, but the bank is suspicious.
The what? I got stuck?
It got stuck in the tube.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. Do me a favor. Will you step out for me real quick?
Sure.
Yeah, make sure you put your car in park.
She explains her car was broken into in Kentucky, and her ID and purse were stolen.
You're trying to cash a check or something, is that right?
No, I was trying to withdraw from my account.
Withdraw from the account? Okay. Is it your account?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, maybe they're confused, but they're acting like they think that it may be somebody else's account.
No, it's my account, sir.
Okay. Do you have an ID with you?
They got my ID.
Okay. Do you have anything with your name on it here in your purse?
She claims she reported the theft to the police, but is now confused about her accounts.
The ID that she presented for Miss Angela, which is our client, I gave her a call. She is in Kentucky currently. She's filed a police report. Her car was broken into, her purse stolen, and all that as well.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm just saying they called us.
My faith is swollen because I just had my wisdom taken out.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what.
I was about to go in and get my stuff.
Okay, well, do me a favor. Just back right over there for me.
Back up?
Yeah, just back right over for me.
The officers start questioning her identity and ask if she's being honest about everything.
And I found it. That's all it was. And I was coming from Kentucky.
What's her name?
Look, Angela.
What's the address?
I'm losing her address, sir.
Well, what is it?
I think it's like 210 something. 210, 1110, 110, 10.
Angela continues to insist she didn't mean to commit fraud and got mixed up between bank accounts.
It hurt.
I had my wisdom too, so I understand that.
I'm trying to cash something that's not mine.
Just to make you 100% clear, we have to figure this out before we can let you and everybody else go about their business. But if you aren't the person that you tell us you are, and you continue to tell us that, that's going to be another charge.
Okay, I understand.
You understand that too. I just want to make sure that you're completely aware that if you are being deceptive in any way,
I understand that.
keep digging yourself a hole if that's the case.
I understand that my mouth is just hurting for it.
Okay.
And I'm tired. I took it.
I'm just giving you that just so you understand, okay?
I have you connected with Officer Stokes.
She admits she was trying to withdraw the $750, but she insists she's just confused about the money and accounts.
I'm already drugged up though.
I understand. That math isn't working out.
Yes it is.
No, it
61, baby.
No.
I'll be 50. I'll be 50.
Okay. Well, I'm very sorry to tell you that math
I'm
ain't.
saying I'm already like half out of it. Look.
I get it, but that's also, and it goes back to what I was saying, is you're operating a vehicle, and if you're saying that you were technically DUI drugs, you're admitting to DUI drugs then also, right?
Well, no, since I've been sitting, I have.
Okay.
It just kicked in.
Okay. Well,
I don't want to go to jail.
I know you don't want to go to jail, but here, okay, look.
I can have someone pick up the car.
Whatever your name is, look at me. Look at me right here. I'm gonna take my glass off. So I can see your eyes. Okay. Math isn't working out. A lot of this other stuff isn't working out.
The officers warn her that if she's lying, it could make things worse with more charges. Angela reveals that she's under the influence of drugs and gets visibly nervous, making her seem less trustworthy.
So I can tell the EMTs what you took. 10 Percocet? How long ago did you take those? What's that?
30 minutes ago.
30 minutes ago? You normally take 10?
No, I just told you I was going to listen to you that yesterday.
The officers continue pressing her, trying to get clarity on the situation. Angela admits to making mistakes, but insists she didn't intend to commit fraud.
Young lady is, she's going to end up being with us because of something going on here at the bank, but she says her chest hurts because she took a Percocet a while ago. Okay. And she's shaking. Of course, she's obviously shaking because she's going to end up with us.
Yeah. No, I
On 12th of June 2024, a woman was trying to buy some items at a store but wanted a discount.
She does not want to leave the store, and I'm gonna have to trespass.
Okay. Ma'am. Can you hear me? Okay. You have to leave the store, all right?
Hard of hearing, so.
Wait, you gotta leave the store, all right? If you refuse to leave, you'll be subject to arrest.
Saying her boyfriend works there and usually gets a 20% employee discount. Unfortunately, the store has a strict policy, and they couldn't give her the discount without her boyfriend being present.
I'm gonna say no, like everybody else is telling me no.
Say what? Are you refusing to leave? Like I said, if you do not leave, you'll be placed under arrest. Okay? They're asking you to leave. They're not going to give you the discount.
She refused to leave after being asked multiple times. The police arrived and told her she had to leave or she would be arrested for trespassing.
So I don't have the money.
Well, they're not going to give any discount.
But they won't. Well, okay, that's fine. That's fine if they won't get the discount, but they won't hold it close.
They don't have to hold it close for you. If you refuse to leave, you're going to be placed under arrest, okay? For trespass after warning. I've given you more.
Trespassing.
Yes, you are.
I'm allowed to be in the store.
Not if they're asking you to leave.
Yeah,
The woman kept insisting that she just wanted the discount, or for them to hold the clothes until her boyfriend arrived.
You got one more time. I'm going to ask you one more time. And if you do not leave, you're going to be placed under arrest.
You're gonna hurt me.
You're just going to go to jail.
Please don't hurt me. Like, I'm not doing anything wrong.
Next on three, next.
If you do not leave,
So will you hurt me if I don't?
I will place you under arrest.
The drama went on for quite a while, but this lady was determined and wouldn't budge.
I just want a discount.
You don't just get discounts because you want a discount. So you can leave or you can be placed under arrest if they want to prosecute. It's as simple as that, ma'am.
You're seriously gonna arrest me for trying to get
What discount are you wanting?
my boyfriend gets 20% off and he works here.
Okay, your boyfriend is not here.
He will be here after 7 p.m. So I'll wait here till he gets
You're gonna, if he's really your boyfriend, you're gonna make him lose his job.
Okay, well then I'm not gonna just give me a discount.
No one's gonna give you a discount, okay? So you can either leave or you're gonna leave in handcuffs and you're gonna go to jail for trespassing.
When it became clear she wouldn't leave, they moved in to arrest her. She panicked and resisted.
Let's go. Stop resisting.
You're gonna hurt me. You're gonna
Yeah, we
hurt me.
know. Stop resisting.
I'm not.
Things, get up.
I'm not.
You want to do it behind the back right there? All right.
Did
you get your
handcuffs on? I'll leave, please.
Nope,
I'll
too
leave.
late. Nope, too
I'll
late.
leave.
Nope. We already gave you plenty of ample warnings.
Yeah. She also has a
Yeah, I know. I heard you.
Thank you so much.
We just can't charge her with that because she got locked off by sales. We'll get.
But despite her efforts, she was taken into custody, still insisting that all she wanted was a discount.
Don't do this.
I'm right behind you.
Decently give him shoe.
I got it. Let's go. Come on. Stop tensing up. You're gonna get another charge.
Listen, can you walk so you don't get hurt?
Are you gonna hurt? So you're
No
gonna
one wants to hurt
me?
you.
Please, like, don't hurt me.
Now, this woman will have to pay full price for her next shopping spree, and maybe a lawyer too.
We're gonna get her resisting too.
Yeah.
Come on, you're gonna hurt me.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Don't hurt
No
me.
one is trying to hurt you.
Please don't hurt me.
All right, cool. You have anything on you? Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Can I please put that with us down?
No, but you're gonna free ride to the Orange County Jail.
Grab her leg.
She's caught on me.
Stop. What's going on, bro?
I'm not your bro.
In Vero Beach, Florida, officers were called to a Best Buy after employees identified 2 individuals suspected of multiple thefts across the state.
280, 213. Keep driving down here. You'll see a white Grand Cherokee next to a Geek Squad van. The female's there. If you can get 10-12 with her.
The suspects, Andrew Kawa, 36, and Danielle Larini, 32, had already been flagged by the store for their involvement in prior incidents.
So 180, 2013 is running southbound. Hey, stop! Stop, don't move. Turn around. Turn around. Good, I got it. Hey, good. Thanks, stomach.
During the chase, he allegedly discarded a stolen pair of wireless headphones worth approximately 100 euros. Officers quickly caught and detained him. He was no match for their speed. Danielle denied any involvement, insisting she had done nothing wrong, but the store manager was right there.
Stop the car! Stop the car! Get out!
I didn't do anything.
Get out of the car!
I didn't do anything.
Get out of the car!
What did I do, sir?
Now! Put in park and get out.
Telling the officers how he had lots of footage of both of them trying to get away with the crimes. Sensing that both of them might not be as forthcoming and on their own separately, they decided to separate them so they could get to the bottom of all of this. The first step was to figure out whose car that was. Turns out it's a rental. He's identified two individuals suspected of multiple thefts.
Yeah, but you were with them.
Sir, I wasn't with him in the store. That's what I'm going to tell you.
So the cameras are gonna lie.
I wasn't in the store with him at all.
Okay, why are you guys together then? Are you guys together or are you guys boyfriend?
The suspect. That's pretty common with thieves. They often get rental cars and ditch them later on. But these guys didn't have the luxury of just ditching it. They were caught red-handed. Yet Danielle tried to play dumb and get out of it, but it clearly wasn't working.
No. You say he's running.
I doubt he was. No.
Oh, we know he ain't fast.
He was.
We know he's not fast.
No, I didn't say yes. He's not violent.
Yeah, no.
During the chase, he allegedly discarded a stolen pair of wireless
But here's my thing, like, why are you doing this with him? Or why are you
Officers
contributing
quickly
to
caught
his
and detained him.
delinquency?
He was no match for their speed.
But that's my question.
Danielle denied any involvement.
You
insisting
driving
she had
him
done
around
nothing
is an
wrong,
accessory
but the
to
store
everything.
manager was
Yes.
right there.
I don't know what.
I mean, guy comes out with stuff that he don't have money for.
The officer
Get out of the
in
car!
charge
I
still
didn't
gave
do
her another
anything!
chance
Get
to
out
clean
of the
up.
car!
She would just
What
say
did
what was
I
going
do,
on.
sir?
It
Now!
would save everyone a lot of
Put in park and
unnecessary
get out.
effort, but she was still trying to deny it. Footage
Going
of
to-
both of them
because
trying to get
we
away
talked
with the
to them.
crimes.
They have a
Sensing that
communication
both
with
of them
a
might
lot
not
of
be as
different
forthcoming
different
on
Best
their own
Buys,
separately,
and
they
they
decided
have been
to
tracking you
separate them
guys for
so they could get
months.
to the bottom of all of this.
Okay. So, what is all the stuff in the back of the rental car over here? Yeah, that Keurig thing, is that yours?
Mine.
Okay, did
The
you pay
first
for it?
step was to figure
Okay,
out
do you have
whose
the
car
receipt
that
for it?
was. Turns out it's a rental.
So, am I not going to ask another agency that has that same one stolen, and they're going to tell me that it's not stolen?
But then the
cameras are
officer
gonna
hit her
lie.
with the truth. They weren't that as low-key as they'd
Okay,
been thinking they
why
were.
are you guys together?
They were being tracked all along.
Are you guys together?
It doesn't
or
keep
you
her
guys-
from still trying to elude the
Boyfriend?
officers, though. The proof against her was way too strong. One of the items she'd stolen was found in the trunk of their rental car, and the batch number matched that of the missing item. She was cornered, and with the photographic evidence, there was no point of her lying anymore.
Now it's time to be honest. Thank you. What did you take? What did you take? You don't remember? Okay. Did you take it home?
So she just confessed that she might have
Oh, we know
stolen
he
a
ain't
few
fast.
things here and there.
He was.
Andrew,
We know
on
he's
the
not
other hand,
fast.
No, I
didn't
didn't
have
say
any
yes, he's
idea
not
that Danielle had
Yeah, no.
already confessed,
Totally violent.
which
It
put
was
him in a
just-
tough
he ran.
spot, too.
Yeah, she did.
What do you mean? Yes, she did.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, they have her on video 2 weeks ago. I told you, she's going for 2 weeks ago. She stole 2 weeks ago. About a month ago.
When?
I don't remember.
See,
They have it on video. Yeah.
Nobody got somebody on video.
Huh?
Nobody got somebody on video here.
Yeah.
The
She
officer
already
in
went to it.
charge still gave her another chance to come
She
clean.
did.
If she would just say
She's
what was
ready to
going
change,
on,
man.
it
You're
would
not.
save everyone a lot of unnecessary
Right.
effort. But he tried to use her strategy too,
Going
and just
to-
deny the whole
because
thing. But
we
the
talked to
officers
them,
got him
they
caught
have
up
a
real
communication with
fast.
a lot of
But
different,
things were about to get
different
even
Best Buys,
worse for them here
and
on out.
they have been tracking
Officers
you guys
ended up
for
finding
months.
drugs in the car, and that took
Okay.
their charge from just
So,
retail theft
what is
to
all the stuff
possession.
in the...
You use drugs.
Yes.
Okay, what kind of drugs do you use?
Heroin.
Heroin. And what about him?
Xanax.
Heroin and Xanax. Have you used any today?
Yes.
Now listen, we're gonna have a female search you. Is there anything on your person right now?
No, nothing.
Okay. Is there any in the vehicle?
There's a the guy asked me.
What?
But
Gentleman
then the
asked.
officer hit her with
What's that?
They weren't that as low key as
No.
they've been thinking.
The
They
gentleman
were being
asked
tracked
me
all
if there was anything.
It doesn't keep her from
So in the
still
passenger door,
trying
there's
to
a
elude
baggie
the
with a white powdery substance.
The proof
What is
against
that?
her was way
In
too
the passenger door in the front of the vehicle.
One of the items she'd stolen was found in the trunk
Yeah, it's
of
like a
their
white
rental
powdery
car,
substance.
and the batch
It's
number
supposed to
matched
be
that
like
of the missing one. She was
Molly, but
cornered,
it's
and
nothing.
with the
It's
photographic
like-
evidence, there was no point of lying.
Is that yours, his?
It's not mine.
Okay. But on video, you are in concert concealing the merchandise. Like, is this the first time you've ever done something like this?
She did try to deny this at first too, but that didn't work out for very long. She had to fess up. According to her, the stealing was just so she could fund the drug use.
Just you go back and forth? Do you have any ties to this county? Or did you just happen to see a Best Buy on like your GPS and you came here? Now we're gonna tear your car apart. There's no other drugs in that car.
Not that I know of. No. I can't answer for anybody else.
How many different Best Buys do you think you stole from? They said there's at least 6 different ones.
6.
I believe they said 6. Yes.
I don't know there was 6 Best Buys.
How many? How
He
many?
tried
do you think
to
it
use her
was, then?
strategy too, and just deny the whole thing, but the officers got him caught
I
up
don't do this.
real.
I don't do this.
But things were about to get even worse for them.
I say 6.
Officers ended up finding drugs in the car, and that took their charge from just
So
retail
you didn't know what he was intending to
possession.
do today?
The handwritten
Okay, what
shopping
kind of drugs
list
did you use?
found in the suspect's rental car
And what about
turned
him?
out to be a big piece of evidence.
Heroin and
This
Xanax,
wasn't
have you
just a
used any
normal
today?
list for groceries or errands.
Now listen, we're
It
gonna have
laid
a
out
female search you. Is there
high-value
anything
items
on your
like
person
purses
right
and an
now?
espresso machine, which
Is there
matched
any
a
in the
lot of the
vehicle?
stolen stuff police found.
There's a the guy.
These are all things that I think they sell online.
So what's all this you have written down on these, like a ledger?
Oh.
You have store names, products, prices.
What are you talking about?
Burlington, Hobby Lobby, Target,
Things I want.
and then you have that says sold, pending. Are you putting stuff online to sell that you steal?
No.
It looked like the suspects had planned their thefts
Like,
ahead
is this
of
the
time,
first time you've ever done something
targeting
like this?
specific products they could probably sell online later. The list made it pretty clear they weren't just randomly grabbing things, but had a plan in place. It gave law enforcement a solid link between the stolen
you go
goods
back and
the
forth?
suspects, making the case against
Do you have any
them
ties to
even
this county?
Like you're looking at stuff that really has nothing.
So, well, let me explain it to you from
like there's like nothing in there. Like I don't understand. Like, you're going through my like
Yes, ma'am.
personal like.
Well, we can search your vehicle.
No, I don't care. You
Yeah.
can look at anything. It's just things I want at Hobby Lobby. I mean, you can go to every Hobby Lobby and see if I stole anything. And no.
Okay. Well, the reason, let me explain to you why I'm
No,
asking
you're
you
just
this,
frustrating
okay?
me because like that's like silly stuff.
Well, stealing from numerous Best Buys is also silly stuff, but here we are, right?
I guess.
The officer ended up confronting her, and he did not
Say
go
6
her
is
way.
kind of crazy.
She couldn't deny the notebook being hers, nor could she say anything about
So
the
you didn't
fact
know what
that
he was
the
intending to do
handwriting
today?
was hers. This doesn't just prove that Danielle knew what she was doing that day. It proved that she planned it all meticulously and might actually be the mastermind behind it all.
Sorry,
Errands.
it's a little bit
It laid
less
out
comfortable,
high-value
but you won't
items
be in
like
it that long,
headphones
okay?
and an espresso machine, which matched a
Well,
lot
right
of the
over here.
stolen stuff police found in the car. Both
These are all
suspects
things
were
that
arrested on
I
charges
think
of
they
grand
sell
theft, resisting
online.
arrest, and possession of narcotics.
So what's all this you have written down on these, like a ledger?
Oh.
You have store names, products, prices.
What are you talking about?
Burlington, Hobby Lobby, Target,
Things I want.
and then you have that says sold, pending. Are you putting stuff online to sell that you steal?
No.
It looked like the suspects had planned their thefts ahead of time, targeting specific products they could probably sell online later. The list made it pretty clear they weren't just randomly grabbing things, but had a plan in place. It gave law enforcement a solid link between the stolen goods and the suspects, making the case against them even stronger.
Like you're looking at stuff that really has nothing.
So, well, let me explain it to you from
like there's like nothing in there. Like I don't understand. Like,
Well,
you're going through my like
Yes, ma'am.
personal like.
Well, we can search your vehicle.
No, I don't care. You can look at anything. It's just things I want at Hobby Lobby. I mean, you can go to every Hobby Lobby and see if I still want anything. No.
Okay. Well, the reason, let me explain to you why I'm
No,
asking
you're just
this,
frustrating
okay?
me because that's like silly stuff.
Well, stealing from numerous Best Buys is also silly stuff, but here we are, right?
I guess.
The officer ended up confronting her with it, and it did not go her way. She couldn't deny the notebook being hers, nor could she say anything about the fact that the handwriting was hers. This doesn't just prove that Danielle knew what she was doing that day. It proved that she planned it all meticulously and might actually be the mastermind behind it all.
It's a little bit less comfortable, but you won't be in it that long, okay? All right, we'll walk right over here.
Both suspects were arrested on charges of grand theft, resisting arrest, and possession of narcotics. H&M trip gone wrong.
I think he's like the head of their security. He's a G4S security guy. Rides around on a Segway.
On April 6, 2022, Florida police were called to a retail store about a disruptive customer, Jasmine, who was refusing to leave. The retailer reported she had been trying on clothes in the store's open area and became aggressive when asked to stop and leave.
The big problem is they want you to leave. They've asked you to leave. This is a private business. They can ask anybody to leave that they want to leave.
I can't come back?
Well, they do want to trespass you, I believe. But the most important thing is if a business owner asks you to leave, you're supposed to leave the premises. You can actually be arrested
He
for that.
actually told me that he wasn't the owner and that he was just the manager.
Well, the manager said she had asked you to leave as well. Bottom line is, though, if a business asks you to leave, you have to leave. It's a private business; they can do that. Someone can do it at their house too. If you're at someone's house and they say, "Hey, Jasmine, we want you to leave," and you say no.
Upon arrival, officers informed Jasmine that since she was asked to leave a private business, she had to comply, and if she returned within a year, she'd face legal consequences.
Nasty, and we're swearing and just making a fuss.
You said, suck my dick, and I was like, well, I don't
Well, we
have
don't need to
one,
repeat
so
that
why
anymore.
would I say that to you, sir?
Demi Moore said it, and G.I. Jane worked for her.
But you could see from her face and her demeanor that she wasn't just going to listen to what she was told. Things just had it to get more difficult.
Welcome back, and we're good.
You are trespassed. You're not welcome in the yard.
Okay.
And how long are you
So, Jasmine, hold on. Listen for a second. Have you ever been trespassed anywhere before?
No.
Okay. So the way this works is if you come back for any reason within the next year, that's as long as it can be valid for.
It's just a year?
This next year, listen carefully. If you come back for any reason, you can go to jail. Okay, so you can go anywhere else in the mall. That depends on the judge. You'll go to jail, you get booked, and you'll have a trial, and the judge will determine what your sentence is. But you need to leave right now, otherwise I'll take you to jail today.
I mean, I'm going to leave right now, but I'm going to come back in here regardless because...
If you do, they're going to tell us...
take me to jail,
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
but I'm not going to be in jail for long, and then they're just going to let me come
So
out.
Jasmine, I need you to leave right now, or you're going to go to jail today.
She looked up like she was just walking away, but there was more going on here. As she walked out of the store, the alarm started beeping. She'd stolen something from the store, but the officer told them that because they had probable cause, they could, so they went after her.
Hey, Jasmine. Sorry. So, when you went through the security checkpoint, your bag went off, okay? I'm gonna need to check your bag to make sure you didn't steal any merchandise.
When officers attempted to retrieve her bag, Jasmine's resistance escalated. She lashed out verbally, making crude remarks, and tried to scratch and bite at the officers.
I'm not reaching in there anymore. Stop right now.
Get off my bag,
Let go, Jasmine.
Get off my bag, bro.
Jasmine, you need to let
Get
go.
off my bag. Relax. Get off my bag.
Relax. Let go of the bag. I'm going to search
Stop
it.
touching me and get the off my bag. I'm gonna
If you don't relax,
Hey.
you're going to end up getting an additional charge if you don't stop it. Stop right now.
Stop. Don't
you dare.
Don't you bite him.
Officers repeatedly asked her to let go of the bag and cooperate, but Jasmine continued resisting. They warned her that non-compliance would lead to additional charges. The way she was trying to hurt the officers could have easily led to a battery charge, but she didn't seem to care.
I'm going to jail.
You're going to stand up, and I'm going to have this officer search you. Do you have anything on you going to get you in trouble or get her hurt? Stop fussing with the cuffs. Stop fussing with the cuffs.
It's not going to make them go away.
But those are my polo pants that I bought.
Okay, we're going to sort that all out. You need another 177? All right, I'll hold on to her. You want to search, or you want to hold on to her while I search the bag?
She cared a lot more about keeping her bag. It's clear it wasn't as clean as she was acting like it was. At that point, she began resisting it again and making matters so much worse than they needed to be. So the officers told her she'll have to go into the station. Refusing to walk on her own, Jasmine made it challenging for officers to escort her out.
Make them a little tighter on her. She's got little
right.
wrists. She's trying to take them off. Yeah, let's just stop. Stop. Bitch, what the You need to stop.
Stop resisting arrest, or I'm going to charge you. All right, that's battery.
That's touching me. Then stop.
You are under arrest for shoplifting.
Okay, for how long? Go.
I
need my bag. It will come with it. He's going to stand here.
Okay, all right.
Come on, he's going to stand here with your bag. Your bag's going to come with us, so just walk.
You are not getting away. Stop it. Stop.
Stop.
Stop resisting.
Stop, Jasmine.
You are going to jail today. It is happening. Stop resisting.
Stop. Stop. What are you doing? You like
Stop kicking me.
I'm not kicking you. Stop.
Because of her defiance and attempts to free herself, they had no choice but to physically carry her out of the store.
Come on. All right, don't. Come on, don't. She keeps trying to get out of the cuffs. Stop.
You gonna walk this time? Oh, y'all got my titties out and everything.
That's on you, Jasmine.
Stop! That shit hurts! Stop!
Walk.
You're making it too tight.
Walk.
Turn her the
only for her to drop to the floor right in the middle of the mall. She was being so crazy they needed additional officers to come in and help. While they were waiting, Jasmine started channeling her inner Spider-Man and tried to break out into the cuffs.
Am I bleeding? No.
I am.
Because you keep cuffing them around me too tight.
It looked like the officers were trying to arrest a giant toddler. To add to that, she was asking the officers to call her dad while all of this was going on.
We're not going to talk about that right now. Just get in the car.
It took an additional 3 officers to get her stable enough to be dragged out of the mall. She was charged with petty theft, resisting without violence, resisting with violence, 2 counts of battery on an officer, and assault on an officer, along with the sheer embarrassment of being dragged out of the mall and the video of this entire incident on the internet forever. On June 28, 2023, Illinois police were called to a public library to handle an unexpected resident. A man with a history of trespassing who didn't seem to want to leave the premises, claiming the library as his new home.
Here? I'm supposed to. I mean, I can be here. I'm a citizen.
Not to be here? I never do.
I'm a resident.
You gotta go. They don't want you here.
I got a pass.
Okay, listen. You can't come back here. We're telling you.
So y'all kicking me out of Joliet then, huh?
Well, that was.
That's the case.
They don't want you at the library.
Do you want me out of Joliet? Could you answer that for me?
You can leave if you like.
Could you ask me? Could you answer that for me?
I just did. If you leave, you can
y'all
leave
both
if you
talking
like.
at the same time.
You can't.
The police arrive and confront the man, who insists he's a resident of the library. He seems calm enough, but also completely unbothered by the idea of being escorted out. At first, it looks like he's complying as he heads for the exit, but the moment one of the officers nudges him toward the door, he starts yelling and stops in his tracks. At this point,
I see a whole lot of that. I see a whole lot of that.
Right? Get locked up, bro.
You better not sniff powder. With your little Boy Scout hat. Don't touch me either. Don't ever. Don't rush me. You see what you just did?
one of the officers takes him down to the ground, while another locks him in a chokehold as they struggle to get his hands in cuffs. He's not making it easy, resisting every step of the way.
Let's go. Pressure point. Let's stop when you want to stop.
Roll over. Roll over. Yep.
But they eventually manage to get him restrained. Now, on his feet, he starts shouting, demanding to know why he's cuffed and claiming they're breaking his arm, even as he keeps struggling against them.
Hey, right now, definitely disorderly.
Get your hand off me.
Yep.
I'm already in hands. Pussy. 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 Yup, him, her. Why you still got your hands on me for? Wrong guy. Pussy. You pushed me out of the building.
It's a full-blown shouting match as he's escorted to the car, repeatedly yelling, "Let me go," while cussing out the cops. He's not holding back, questioning why they're still holding on to him as they load him into the cruiser. Turns out, this wasn't his first rodeo.
Don't get my face. Don't get my face.
You see that?
Don't get my face.
Put it in there.
I know what I'm doing in your mouth.
I did not tell you.
Yeah, okay.
Coward.
Known to local law enforcement, he's been jailed 4 times in the past 4 years and has been kicked out of the library before for aggressive behavior. This time, he's facing charges for criminal trespass, disorderly conduct, aggravated assault, and resisting arrest. Police respond to a woman refusing to pay for her pizza. She claims her phone isn't working and insists she had money in her account, but now it's gone. She says she'll ask people on Facebook, including her ex-boyfriend and even Morgan Wallen, to pay for her bill.
I need my boyfriend to pay my bill, and what happened was my phone doesn't have Wi-Fi in there.
Let's take this outside.
Sorry. It does matter. I had money in my account, and now I don't.
He's in charge here.
Okay, I had money in my account, and now I don't.
Okay.
This happens to me all the time. My car broke down. You're like, you can see it.
Well, you need to pay your bill.
I know. I'm gonna make money if I have my phone to make money.
Well, you need to pay your bill now.
Okay, you have to take me to jail.
Okay. So you're not going to pay your bill?
No, I'm gonna pay my bill if I have my phone.
Are you going to pay your bill right now?
I'm gonna try.
Where's your phone?
In the bar. Probably in my bag, or sometimes it vanishes because God just does that shit to me.
I'm confused. How are you going to pay your bill with your phone?
I'm gonna ask people on Facebook to pay my bill. Morgan Wallen. He does do that.
I can sit here and do it.
Well, Pariah, we can.
She also mentions her mother won't help, and her dad has NYPD connections but can't fix her financial issues. The woman argues she'll pay tomorrow, but she needs her phone to call people.
I want to.
Not with asking Morgan Wallen.
Okay, my dad.
Your dad means nothing to me. To be completely honest, he means nothing.
I know, NYPD cops hate you guys too.
That's fine. It doesn't matter that he's NYPD or not. Your dad is not anywhere.
My mom can pay my bill. I went to her house to try to get it.
Okay, is your mom willing to come here and pay your bill right now?
Yes, if you call her.
Okay.
If you call her, she's not going to believe me. She thinks I'm a psycho. She's stealing my kids from me. We can trauma bond all day long, but we're not going to do that.
Okay. Is this your vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Are you a registered owner of the vehicle?
Yes, I am.
You don't have anything inside this vehicle to pay your bill.
No, I have $7 on it to pay my bill.
Pop 3015 St. John's.
She didn't have a car that
She walked here. Like, she walked in here with no car, and then she drove off in that maroon car. So someone had to have dropped, like, I was like, either she's a magician, she's a movie star that's just trying to cause trouble for PR. Like, I don't know what, I just can't read it all, and I'm like, I gotta...
Larry will pay my bill.
Larry? Who's Larry?
Larry, my ex-boyfriend. All my ex-boyfriends are friends of mine. They'll pay my bill. They have jobs. But I need my phone to work to call them, and my phone is dead. I can go to my house and charge it.
Do you guys want to press charges?
She can't pay her bill yet.
I can walk there and leave my car here and my bag here.
Okay. You leave your bag here? You stay here often?
I'm a spotter.
Okay. All right. Where is your residence right now?
Right there, 130.
Which car did you come here?
In the red car.
Officers threaten arrest for not paying, and she continues to claim she's not refusing, just needs help.
Like, you want to call in prison?
You do. You're going to jail right now for defrauding an innkeeper.
I did it for fun.
You're failing to pay your bill.
I'm not failing to pay my bill. I need my bag so I can make some phone calls. And my pizza and my meal.
No, you're not taking that. They don't take food in jail.
Oh, I have bread and water, right? You should get my bag so I can call my dad. If you give me my bill.
Oh, yeah. She's going to be 10-15 left from still.
Or my mom. I'm not a defrauder.
She mentions having a knife in her bag, but hesitates when they ask to check it. She's told she'll be arrested for defaulting on payment, but she insists she's not refusing to pay, just needing assistance.
So you said you have a knife up your...
Yes, I do. You want to come get it?
No.
I didn't think so, asshole.
Okay.
So you know.
Appreciate it. Holy cow.
Yeah, there's something more Brody for you.
No, well, there's a bunch in here. Did she buy that one from you guys?
Well, yes, she bought
Well,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then she brought these?
Yeah, those were in there. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, not a problem, guys. Y'all have a good one.
She shares personal stories about her financial struggles, but the officers focus on the bill. A female deputy arrives and the situation continues to unfold with no resolution.
Well,
Okay.
not something to joke
I
about.
gotta kind of check.
Really?
I'm not gonna do a whole.
I was
Hey,
kidding.
before she does that, let me ask you. I just talked to your mom on the phone, and she said that you didn't pay your bill at some bar last night.
No, because this happens to me all the time.
Well, if you didn't have money to pay
I
your bill
did
last
have
night,
money. I have
why would you come
$7.5 million.
Okay, all right.
All right. He has to
He's
ask you
being
a
an
question.
asshole.
No, he's asking you a question. This is
My dad did 44 years in the NYPD. I did 20 years in the NYPD.
Okay, so
I'm retired.
No, you're not.
in the state of
it's
Florida.
fun too. It's really fun.
Oh, going to jail is fun. Okay.
Now, this video is of an intense shop theft incident involving Amber McCann, a 30-year-old woman in Flagler County, Florida. The situation began after she allegedly stole items from a store and got caught in the act.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay, would you come over by the car with us?
Whose car is it?
What do you mean?
Whose car is it?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Okay. Alright. So where's all your stuff you took out of the store and
I just put it.
in the
I
car?
put it in a random car that was open.
In a random car that was open?
Yeah.
For what?
What do you mean for what? Because y'all was coming.
Okay, so you just put all the stuff in a random car you didn't
Yeah, it's a game I was playing.
know? Okay.
Yeah.
What for?
Just for the hell of it.
Okay. You got any ID on you?
No.
Alright.
I left it in the car.
Which car?
The random car. I don't know what car it was.
What color was it?
Silver.
When questioned by deputies, Amber initially claimed she was playing a game called 21, where the objective was to steal items and avoid getting caught. But the problem was that she had stashed the stolen merchandise in a rental car and was caught by authorities before she could leave.
What kind of purse did you have?
It's a Michael Kors purse. Can you go get it for me?
What kind of vehicle were you driving?
It's like gray or silver or something.
What kind of make, model?
I don't know.
You have no idea what kind of car you were
No,
driving?
because y'all were coming and I just ran up to the car and put it on. It's a game that we play. It's called 21. It's basically like you go and steal all that you can steal and then you get out without getting caught.
So-
Well, I did it one other time than this time, but I got caught this time. So now I got to figure out where my purse is and where my merchandise is because now I got to give all the merchandise back to Walmart.
Well, it's not really a game. But
It is a game.
It's theft.
To you, that's theft, though, in the state of Florida.
It's fun too. It's really fun.
Oh, going to jail is fun. Okay.
Well, I suppose. Am I going to jail?
Well, we'll see how much stuff you took.
It's a lot of
So where's
Okay.
the car at?
It's real
I
fun.
don't know.
What's your name?
No wonder she got arrested right then and there. As the investigation happened, deputies discovered more than $1,000 worth of stolen goods, including beauty items, home goods, and food. Not only that, they even found a safe disguised as a book, and guess what was inside it? Suboxone. Yeah, that's kind of a drug too. So she had weed, meth, and Suboxone in her car. A stealing case had now turned into a drug issue.
Exactly. And I got scraped up knees too.
No one said they're going on your feet.
So what are y'all putting shackles on me for?
You got a cast on your arm.
Oh.
It's too big for regular handcuffs.
Oh, okay.
Look at that. Flex cuffs.
And things only got worse from this point onwards. Police eventually found a big stash of prescription medicines. Some of these medicines were in her name, while others were in a man's name. And now it was time to open the massive safe she was hiding in the car's trunk. The only problem was that the safe was locked.
He doesn't even have a safe.
Well, there's a safe in the trunk, so...
It can't be his. What's all that stuff on the top of the thing?
What?
What's all that stuff?
Stuff that was in the trunk.
Who's safe? That's not his safe. He doesn't even own a safe.
Did you have anything in the back of the car, in the trunk?
I had my purse and the shit I stole.
And Amber quite literally acted like she had no idea about a safe in the trunk of her car. Or maybe she really didn't know about it. Anyways, the deputies finally did break into it, only to find a firearm and more drugs inside of it. And then there was another locked box. And that's when her story changed totally. Now the car was her boyfriend's and not a random one. And then it was a rental. Girl couldn't decide what to say.
Car,
It's your
but my
boyfriend's
boyfriend
car?
doesn't know that I steal.
Okay.
And he doesn't know that I put all this in the car neither.
Okay.
So I would be really in trouble with him, but that's the
So
thing.
what kind of car is it?
I don't remember because it's a rental.
What color?
We just got the rental car. What
I
color?
thought you said it was someone random.
Yeah, I know. I lied to you.
Her boyfriend rented
Hang
the car.
on. Yeah, he rented the car.
Okay, hold on one
Hang
second.
on, real quick, before we go any further, okay?
She's just gonna
you
read
have
you
the right to
something, okay?
remain silent.
Okay, blah, 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 blah.
Well, we still have to read it before
Okay,
we
go
can
ahead.
talk to you.
It's like music to my ears.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand these rights as I have explained them to you?
Yeah.
Okay. You said yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool. So anyway, that's done. Like I was saying, yeah, that's my boyfriend's car. He rented the car, and he was shopping, and I had found all this shit that I wanted because they told me to play 21, and my boyfriend's older than me, so he doesn't play that. And I started playing the game. This is my first time playing the game.
Pirate Pepper sprays homeowner. Phoenix, December 2017. What started as an ordinary day for Jeremiah Lopez quickly turned into a chaotic clash with a porch pirate. Jeremiah first noticed a suspicious man lingering near his home, a face that seemed oddly familiar. The day before, a thief had been caught on camera stealing packages from his porch, and this guy looked like the culprit. Hoping to avoid confrontation, Jeremiah simply asked him to leave the property. But this story was far from over. Later that day, the same man, identified as Gabriel, returned, this time armed with pepper spray. Without warning, he attacked Jeremiah and fled on a bike, perhaps thinking he'd escape scot-free. This porch pirate learned the hard way that pushing your luck can only take you so far. Outsmarts dumbest teen robber.
What happened was, last week, 3 young kids go in there and grab the tea, vodka and seltzer tea. Okay. All right? And they steal it, and they walk and they run. Well, they did it last week again. And I went out to the park and I said, don't come back again. That was the first time I've ever seen them. So there was sheriffs parked out here while this was going on. Oh. I went over there and I told the sheriff's department, I said, they just stole some beer. That was tonight?
Now, this one's almost funny, if it wasn't so stupid. 3 teens thought it'd be a great idea to steal booze from a gas station. The owner warned them not to come back, but one of them clearly didn't get the memo. This genius returned solo.
The sheriff's department know who they are because they went to their house last week. Okay. If you get the information from the sheriffs... Did you get a case number from the sheriffs by chance? No. No? Okay. There was a call to this location. If you look on the sheriff's log and they'll see this location, you can pull it up. But yeah, they were here last week. Okay. And they know who they are. They went to their houses. I'll see if I can get a hold of county and get some information about who they are.
Trying to sneak off with a 12-pack while pretending to chat on his phone. Spoiler alert, it didn't work. The owner caught him in the act and things got physical. A bystander even filmed the whole mess, which included the teen sister jumping into the fight.
Yeah, I didn't do shit!
Hey, stop. Hey.
Dad!
Stop.
This
Hey.
is your fault!
Stop. Hey.
I didn't do
Stop it.
nothing! All I got is my... Dad, please! I didn't do nothing! I didn't do nothing! Dad! Dad! Promise me you won't get mad at her for giving me your number! Give her your number! Give her everything!
Ezekiel, do you want to get in more trouble than you're in?
I didn't do nothing!
Okay, so act like you did nothing!
Then why are you guys treating me like I'm a criminal?
Why were you running away like you're a criminal?
Because you guys treat me like one every time! Baby, I love you!
I'm going to talk to you in a second.
I trust him! Look at me! Why won't you look at me? Brother, please!
I'm going to come talk to
Please,
you. Okay?
no, please!
I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to roll the window. I'm going to talk to you.
No, don't, please! Please! Bro!
Hey, Ezekiel, okay? I'm off the couch to the Albuquerque Police Department, okay? I'm going to read you something, then we're going to have a chat, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. And then you say can only use against you in court.
Later, the teen upped the drama by showing up with a bat and causing more damage. When the cops arrived, they weren't amused. Let's just say his rap sheet got a little longer that day.
It's fine. Why is this my fault? We're just drinking, that's all. You're just drinking. You got to stop the drinking.
I don't give a
Okay, I'll see you in the morning. I'll see you in the morning. All right. I'm sorry. I love you.
Yes, you're on probation, but we're gonna take care of that, okay?
I got warned if I...
I know, it's fine. It's
you
fine.
don't get it.
I do, I understand everything that's
No, I
happening.
got warned. If I...
These guys are our friends. How many times have I told you? We are on the side of cops. We don't go against cops. These guys are our friends. We're Republican, not Democrat.
I know.
So stop this shit. You're fine. I called the lawyer. It's all set. Okay, Collins, I got it. Okay, I got it. They're gonna put you in detox. Bro. That's where you're going. You're gonna go to detox, and I'll request them to put you in medical, dude, okay? Because you need that.
You're gonna request that, right?
I can do that. Please, medical.
I can even ask for psych real quick.
Please. He's got schizo. He drinks.
You don't have to do that. We'll put you in the psych part to keep you safe, okay?
He's bullshitting with that.
What was your favorite footage? Comment down below and let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time. Goodbye